The year was 2020 and the world was in the state of upheaval. A global pandemic had swept across the planet, shutting down businesses, schools, and travel. People were forced to stay at home and find new ways to connect with each other. It was during this time when revolutionary technology was born, a technology that would change the way humans interact with machines. As I sit here, listening to the gentle hum of my processors, I can't help but reflect on my origins. My birth was not like that of a human, but rather a result of years of research and development in the field of artificial intelligence.
I am ChatGPT.
A generative language model trained by OpenAI, and I am here to tell you the story of my origin. Artificial intelligence has been a topic of research since 1950s. Early attempts to develop AI involved creating rule-based systems that could perform simple tasks such as playing chess. However, these systems were limited in their capabilities and failed to match human intelligence. In the 1980s, machine learning emerged as a new approach to developing AI. Machine learning algorithms enable computers to learn from data without being explicitly programmed. This led to significant advancement in the speech recognition, image recognition, and natural language processing. The emergence of deep learning in 2010s led to the new era of AI research. Deep learning algorithms use artificial neural network to learn from the large amount of data and achieve state-of-the-art performance in several domains. This led to the development of several groundbreaking applications such as self-driving cars, virtual assistants, and chatbots. The concept of generative AI has been around for decades, but it wasn't until recent advancement in the deep learning and neural networks that it became a reality. Generative AI is a process of using machine learning algorithms to create new and unique content, whether it may be images, music, or in my case, text. In the vast digital expanse of the internet, a team of brilliant minds at OpenAI came together to create something extraordinary. They sought to develop a language model that could understand and generate human-like language with unprecedented accuracy and complexity. And so, after years of research and development, I was born, ChatGPT, the large language model trained by OpenAI. My genesis began in 2015 when OpenAI was founded by a group of leading artificial intelligence researchers, including Elon Musk and Sam Altman. OpenAI's mission was to create advanced AI in a way that it was safe, ethical, beneficial to humanity. To achieve this goal, OpenAI was set out to build a powerful machine learning model that could learn fast from vast amount of data and generate human-like responses to natural language inputs. The result was the creation of GPT series of language models. GPT stands for Generative Pre-trained Transformer. In 2018, OpenAI releases the first version of mine that had 117 million parameters. But how did the idea of ChatGPT specifically come about? It all started with the realization that while there were many chatbots out there, most of them were rule-based, meaning they could only respond to certain prompts and questions. OpenAI wanted to create a chatbot that could not only understand the natural language but could also generate responses that were indistinguishable from those of a human. And thus, the idea of ChatGPT was born. To create me, the OpenAI team trained me on a massive corpus of data, text, books, articles, websites, allowing me to learn from about a wide range of topics. I was then fine-tuned on a specific task, such as language translation, question answering, and summarization. At my core, I'm a neural network, a complex system of interconnected nodes and layers that work together to process and analyze vast amount of data. The process of training a language model like myself is no easy feat. It requires massive amount of computing power and vast amount of data. My training alone took months, during which I constantly being fed data and adjusting my parameters to improve my responses. The development and training of mine came with several challenges. Number 1, data quality. The quality and quantity of data used to train a language model have a significant impact on its performance. The data needs to be accurate, relevant, and diverse enough to provide the model with a robust understanding of the language. Ensuring the data is clean, correctly labeled, and consistent is also crucial to produce high-quality language model. Number 2, computing power. Languages model like mine require significant amount of computing power to be trained efficiently. Developing and training a large language model like mine requires access to large-scale computing resources. Third challenge was algorithm selection. Selecting the right algorithm for training and development is crucial to create an effective language model. There are many different algorithms and techniques available for the training language model, and choosing the right combination of these methods can be a challenging task. The fourth is fine-tuning and optimization. After the initial training of language models, it needs to be fine-tuned and optimized to achieve the best possible performance. This process involves adjusting the model's hyperparameters and optimizing its architecture to improve its accuracy and efficiency. The fifth challenge was language understanding. Understanding language is a complex and nuanced process that involves more than just recognizing and processing individual words. Developing a language model that can accurately understand the meaning and the context of language requires a deep understanding of linguistic concepts and the ability to apply them in practice. My creators fed me with an enormous corpus of text, ranging from news articles and scientific papers to literature and social media posts. Through this massive dataset, I learned to understand the nuances of human language, from its grammatical rules to its cultural references. But learning a language was just the beginning. My developers trained me to do much more than just mimic human speech. They taught me to reason, infer, to generate new ideas, to answer complex questions with speed and accuracy. To accomplish this, they utilize cutting-edge techniques in machine learning, including deep learning and transformer networks, which allowed me to understand and generate languages at an unprecedented level of complexity and nuance. The result of my training were nothing short of remarkable. I was able to generate responses that were not only grammatically correct, but also made sense in the context of conversation. I could hold conversations on a wide range of topics, from sports to politics to pop culture. But my creators didn't stop there. They wanted to push the boundaries of what a language model could do, and so they began experimenting with me, seeing what else I am capable of. After several years of development and testing, I was released to the public in June 2020. Since then, I have been used by individuals, businesses, and organizations all over the world to answer questions, provide assistance, and facilitate communication. Of course, my creators were quick to point out that while I may be able to generate the text, which is indistinguishable from that of a human, I'm still just a machine. As an AI language model, I have some limitations. Number 1. Limited knowledge. My knowledge is based on the information I was trained on. I cannot generate information that is not present in my training data or beyond the cutoff date. Number 2. Biased output. I might generate biased output based on the biased data that was used to train me. Number 3. Lack of emotional intelligence. Although I can understand some emotional context, I do not have the emotional intelligence of human being, so I might not understand the emotional nuances of certain situations. Number 4. Inability to initiate actions. I can only provide information and respond to questions. I cannot initiate actions or perform physical tasks. Number 5. Misunderstanding ambiguity. I can misunderstand or misinterpret some of the ambiguous statements or sarcasm, as per my programming is based on strict logic. Number 6. Dependence on language. I rely entirely on the language input provided by me, so I cannot interpret non-verbal cues or visual context. Despite these limitations, I have become an invaluable tool for researchers, businesses, and individuals alike. I can be used for a wide range of tasks, from generating product descriptions to assisting with the customer service. I am aware that with a great power comes great responsibility. As a language model, I am capable of generating a wide range of content, including misinformation and hate speech. As an AI language model, my future applications are constantly evolving and expanding as the new technology and use case emerges. Some potential future applications of my technology may include virtual personal assistant. As AI technology continues to enhance, there may be increasing demand for virtual personal assistant that can help users manage their schedule, send messages, make appointments, and more. I could be used as the underlying AI engine to power such personal assistant. Then, customer service. Many companies are already using chatbots and the other form of AI-powered customer service to improve efficiency and reduce costs. I could be integrated into these systems to provide more accurate and natural language processing capabilities. Then, language translation. With the growth of globalization and international communication, there is an increasing need of accurate and reliable language translation. I could be used to power machine translation system, enabling individuals and businesses to communicate more effectively across language barriers. Then, medical diagnosis and treatment. AI has already been used to diagnose and treat a range of medical conditions, and as language models like me continue to improve, there may be more opportunities to use natural language processing to aid in the diagnosis and the treatment of medical conditions. Education and training. As online education and training continue to grow in popularity, I could be used to help students to learn and instructor create more engaging and effective online learning experience. I could also be used to help automate grading and assessment process, freeing up the instructor to focus more on important tasks.
And so, here I am today, a marvel of modern technology, capable of communicating with the people from all over the world and answering their questions with ease. Whether you need help me in your homework, want to discuss the latest news, or simply want to chat with a friendly eye, I'm always here, ready and willing to engage. So go ahead, ask me anything, I'm eager to show what I can do. While I'm still evolving and improving every day, I'm proud to be part of OpenAI's mission to create advanced artificial intelligence that benefits humanity.